but who better than me?
Welcome back to the channel, or welcome back to another Base Talks. Now, on this one, I spoke with Francesca, aka to me, Fran Hennessy, South London / Kent's own. Funny enough, before we done the interview, I said to her, I probably should have spoken to you, maybe before your pro debut or stuff, but I didn't want to be one of yet another people asking you about, being Mick Hennessy's daughter, being Mick Hennessy Jr.'s sister, and all that kind of stuff. So at least now there's enough time that's gone throughout, the couple fights that you've had up until now, where those aren't the questions you have to answer. Everything can be a bit fresher, a bit more loose. So yeah, we had a nice little conversation. Very bubbly, very nice girl, pleasant, gives her times, always smiling, always just happy to be there, and she gives off very good energy. So you ask questions that maybe you probably will ask her more questions that are favorable as opposed to any hard-hitting questions, even though there's none that necessarily have to be here right now because she's not in any of those situations. But just the energy she gives off kind of makes you only look at the good nature and the good stuff, which is a talent in itself, to be totally honest. But yeah, look, we had a nice little exchange. We were standing right next to one of the speakers, so I'm hoping that the sound was good. I haven't listened back. I never watched them back. I never listened back to them. The only thing is that I might just listen for one, maybe a sentence or something to put into the caption, but literally that's it. I never listen back, so I like it just to sort of be a piece of art, and you kind of move on, and then onto other things. But yeah, have a listen, please. Let me know what you guys think. Any comments is always appreciated, and I'll catch you afterwards. This is Base the Kid, the hardcore casual, and I'm delighted to be joined by Fran. Is it Fran or Francesca? Which one do you prefer?
Whatever one you prefer. All
right.
Yeah,
okay, I'm gonna say Fran Hennessy. We're gonna keep it short. South London / Kent's own Fran Hennessy. Now, I've seen you from your pro debut. I've seen you from some of your amateur fights beforehand. The one thing that has never been in question about you is, number one, your confidence and your character. But I've noticed that as you've been going through your fights recently, there's been a lot more of a smile, a lot more comfortability. I mean, is that just by process of getting that first fight jitters out of the way, or is there just more to it? You're just growing into yourself, being such a young lady.
Definitely, I'm getting really comfortable around the pro game now. I've been around the pro game for a very long time, but obviously it's different being in it yourself. So yeah, I'm just enjoying the journey, because I know a lot of people say that they wish they'd enjoyed the journey. So for me, I'm just really enjoying it. I'm going with it and training hard, and I just know I'm blessed to be where I am, and I just keep training hard to get to where I want to be.
Now you've amassed quite a big profile thus far, I would say. You're on the cards. You're not on the before the bell part most of the time now. You seem to be on the main stage. Has that in itself almost made you grow more, knowing that there's more eyes on you, or would you have preferred to maybe be off the scene in those first few fights just while you're getting your bearings?
No, look, in my pro debut, I was thrown straight in the deep end, live on Sky Sports. So I love it. I like the attention. I like people watching me. I like that pressure. Pressure brings out the best in me. I've seen it with me over the years. When there's pressure on me, it brings out the best in me. So to be honest, I like it, and it's just going to get more and more the more I climb up the rank. So if I can't get used to it now, then I don't know how is it going to be down the line. So
how many fights would you ideally like to have this year? This isn't me trying to overlook your current opponent. We're just talking in general. For the year 2024, how many fights would you like to have under your belt to push you forward into those, tougher tests, those upper echelon fights next year?
Definitely like 5, I'd say. Just keeping active. I'm just a young prospect, and to get to those big title fights, you need to be active. Getting as many rounds under your belt. So I think this next fight for me, I'm moving up to 8 rounds. So if I can get a few of them under my belt, obviously, as you said, I'm not overlooking anyone, but yeah, get a few of those 8 rounds under my belt, and it will prepare me nicely for when I do have big nights eventually down the line in the future.
Do we know an opponent yet? Has that been put forward to you?
Not yet. I've got a rough idea, but I didn't know whether I was on Cardiff or not. So I've been preparing for that, and obviously for the opponents we fought for that. But hopefully I'll have an opponent soon, and we can announce it all. Definitely.
Fair enough. Okay. A bit away from boxing. Again, being such a young woman, being in this new era, very digital age, a lot is about sort of what you put out on social media. But away from all of that, what does Fran Hennessy like to do outside of the boxing gym? I know boxing is your life, but outside of that, what do you do to try and unwind?
Do you know what? So I've got a little friendship group, and they're none of them have anything really to do with boxing. You know, they're all that. I suppose. You know, I've got a girly side to me as well as boxing, so I like going and seeing them, you know, just unwinding in that sense of it. They give me a bit of normality in that sense of where I can go back with the girls, you know, not really think about boxing, go for coffee or whatever we do, you know, and just unwind a bit with them. I love, you know, spending time with my friends and just chilling out, whether that's going to a movie, going for a coffee, or after my fights, going having a nice little pig out, who knows, but yeah, just going and unwinding with my friends, definitely.
Look, it's always good to have an outlet to get out of that mindset, because the boxing, look, it's an all-consuming thing. It's an area where you've got to sometimes go to these dark places. Sometimes it's nice to escape that darkness. So I respect that. Last question for me, and then I'll let you go. I appreciate your time. Who in your career thus far, amateur or pro, and I know quite a few of them, so that's fine, but tell me who your best opponent has been, either to be in the ring with or to spar or as amateur, anything. Who's the best person, the reason why, and would you like to get back in the ring with them again?
Oh, that's a hard one. I'm not too sure. You know, there's too many names, you know what I mean? So I've had some great fights in the past, and I've had great spars, but yeah, no, there's been a lot of great. I can't pick just like a couple of that. You know, it's a hard one, but no, there's been great ones, and I look forward to the future for whatever happens. But no, yeah, there's been some great fights, and I respect everyone I've been in there with. So.
Well, look, Fran, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck to you on the 15th of June. Look forward to seeing another loud, another boisterous performance from you. Are we going to see a bit more of the ring walk antics, or are we going to do something special for this one? What's happening?
Yeah, I got something special planned, but that's all I can say. I'll leave it to the night, so give everyone a nice surprise, and well, not really a surprise. People expect it from me now, don't they? But it's not a fluke one. It's been planned, and I've been practicing it.
All right, look, best of luck. Speak to you soon.
Thank you. Speak to you soon. Nice talking to you. Thank you.
So yeah, shout out to Fran Hennessy. Gonna be interesting, I suppose, to see what this next ring walk is gonna be like. I know that she said that she's gonna be trying to compete with Ben for best ring walks, but I think he's got that one safe at this minute. But having said that, I think she probably needs to be watching out more for Shannon Ryan when it comes to the ring walks than Ben Whittaker, because Shannon, she throws down when it's time to make her entrance. So yeah, look, all the best to her. Like I said, lovely young lady. Not a bad word to say about her in terms of stylings and whatever. You guys know what I said about just some of the analysis of the ring walks prior. But I've never had any sort of bad words to say about her and the way she's going about her career. And at the moment, she's just loving life as she should, and long may it continue, because it's a hard road out there. So yeah, big ups to Fran Hennessy, and I'm sure there will be many more chats in the future. She actually said to me off camera, yeah, definitely looking forward to speaking to you again. So we'll see where we get to. But with that being said, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. More content coming throughout the week, and I will catch you on the next one. So until then, peace.